Hello, lovelies. Welcome to lanmouSpitual. This is a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anyone who feel like watching this reading. Yes, we have changed the name of the channel. We are now lanmouSpitual. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are changing things a bit, trying to be a bit more cohesive, the business side and the channel. The channel was a little started as a I guess a hobby, if you will. I was pulled towards it, and now we want to include it, so it's part of the whole lanmouSpitual aspect. So I wanted to keep it separate. That's why I went with Lanmou Tarot, and especially I want to bring you guys a little bit more than just, you know, tarot reading, and we do that already here. Okay, we don't just use the tarot, we use oracle, we use the normal, and there's many different kinds. I have the runes. I really would like to start introducing that to you guys, to do different style of reading, and you know, in the future we'll open things up a little bit more. But for now, we're going to focus on love for the first 2 weeks of February, and starting out with the whispers of love. We'll pull an oracle card for you, Aries, and there we go. At the bottom of the deck, oh, that I got confused because I saw this. I'm like, wait, did that card flip? But it's because this is the image, the illustration that shows on the back of each one of the on the back of each one of the cards. So there you go. You have the main illustration here that shows up for you. And whenever that happens, I feel like every single, it's almost like a compilation of all the illustration of all the artwork that in this deck. Okay, that's what's showing up for you here. Okay, Aries, and this is number 20. It says, I love you. These are powerful words. I love you. This is at the bottom of the deck. I love you. These are powerful words. So when I put this down and I'm seeing this is like I'm seeing any one of those cards. That's what this is telling me. So the whole deck is there for you. All the messages from these whispers of love that you can think of is all encompassed in that one card, and it's they're facing this whole reading to remember, I love you. I love you. I love you, says God. I love you, says the divine. I love you, say you to yourself. I love you. You shall say to everyone in your life that you love. You feel love towards everything. That's all your accomplishment, all the little things and the big things. All like, I love you. I love you. I love you. These are powerful words. Say it, Aries. Feel it. I love you. And you say, when you say it, feel it. Feel it from your mind. Feel it from your heart. Feel it from your every muscle in your body. Feel it. Okay. And when you hear it, also feel it. I love you. And this is your actual card, Aries, number 25, I believe, Woman's. And this card has been, I think this is the third time this card has come through, and we have two people here dancing, okay, dancing that what seems like underwater. A beautiful encounter here, a feminine and masculine energy coming together. It says, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection, and say the words, I love you. If there's someone in your life that you deeply care about, Aries, and you've been holding back, okay, because of fear, because you're not sure how it will be welcome, have no fear. Don't hold back. Let that person know how you feel, not just with the words I love you, but also with the feeling behind it, also with your intention behind it, also with little acts of kindness, of showing them that you care, also with, you know, some tender loving touches, okay. That's the affection part. Just make sure that they know that there's no misunderstanding, there's no reservation as to how you truly feel. That is so beautiful. And I believe it was Gemini that had the same card, actually, the card of Women's that came out for them as well, for their reading. So if you are dealing with a Gemini, just know, if you want to say I love you, if you want to show attention and affection, it should be reciprocated, and they're thinking the same, okay. Spirit is giving them the same nudges, the same hints, the same messages to move towards you and to show the love. Let's see, we are using the Fountain Tarot for the main reading, and we'll use the Fountain Spread as well, okay. Let's see what messages Spirit have for you. Additional message for Aries, Spirit. Additional message for Aries. And for every single one of you Aries that are watching, just know when I say I love you, no, I do not know the specific of your life, but I do love you. I honor the light in you, that reflecting the light in me, and all of us reflecting the light of source, of the divine, okay? And especially as an Aries person, we're passionate, we feel strongly. It's very hard for an Aries when they know that what they're feeling, for them to hold it back, for them to downplay it. So I say, I'm literally having goosebumps as I'm saying that to you. Just know that I mean it with all my heart when I say to you guys, and that's why I do this, because I really want to give you my best. Like, we are recording, we're uploading a little bit late, but it's okay. Like I say, I tell you guys, I do travel a lot for work, and today I'll be traveling a little bit later. We recorded a few yesterday, and we're finishing up today, and I'll be uploading them before I leave. But and there's a long day ahead, but I don't feel any, if I felt any sense of hesitation, any feelings like, oh my gosh, I have to do this, I would not be doing this. I do not do energy work when I feel like that. If I had, like, you know, other clients, personal reading or Reiki services to do, and I was pushing myself to do this, I would not be doing this. When I come here and I face you guys, and I connect with you, I'm doing it with all of my heart, okay? And I want you to receive it as such. This is a labor of love. All right, let's see your question here, Aries. Here we start. The Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness, I don't think I ever paid much attention with that Queen of Cups. It's like, reminds me so much like the Knight of Cups. It's like on the waterfall, and here's the Queen of Cups, immersed in the sea. Immersed. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. In your feelings, questions, feelings, emotion, okay? It's about your feelings, Aries. Excuse me. And here we have what led to this, the Knight of Cups. Of course, what did I just say? It reminds me of the Knight of Cups. And yes, Gemini had that card, the Knight of Cups, right there in the U position was Gemini. That's how you was feeling, immersed. And you, Aries, this is your question. What led to you asking that question, what led to this situation, is the Knight of Cups. You're feeling almost being like you're being overpowered by your own feelings, overpowered by your own emotions, okay? With the Knight of Cups here, look at this waterfall. These waterfalls are strong and powerful. There's no way for you to temper this waterfall. There's no way for you to control. They can just sweep you off, okay? So this is what we have here. And oh, excuse me, and this is the U position. Almost fell out of my hand. There, we're gonna see you, King of Cups. Oh my God, Aries, wow. Some of you are feeling all the feels. You are really in love. My goodness, my goodness. This is the Queen and the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is the feminine, masculine energy of the cup suits, of the emotions and feelings. And here they are, like right there, what led to this is a message of love, a message of love. Either that was sent, a message of love, perhaps that's expected. There's a message of love coming through here. This is quite like amazing. Let's see here what the other people in this situation in about what you're asking for. Four of Coins. Oh, the Four of Coins is about you are mastering your feelings, Aries. You feel a lot. You feel deeply. You understand your emotions intuitively, logically. You have come to a place where perhaps the communication part has become a bit of a trouble for you with the Knight here, because the Knight is the offer. The Knight is the communication part, right? The Knight is the relaying that information, right? Communicating, expressing those feelings. And here it's almost like you are holding onto yourself a little bit, afraid you're gonna be swept by all those feelings, afraid that you're going to be carried off by these waterfalls, these powerful waterfalls. If you've ever been close to a waterfall, you know no matter how pretty they look from afar, they're very strong and noisy, and it's windy and powerful, okay? And I've gotten very close to big waterfalls at Niagara Falls. We take the boat, like where you get a little closer to it, and we didn't even go close to the big one. And I think I told Gemini that story, and it was just like we had those little plastic raincoat. It was just a joke. Like we were like for a little bit further away from it. We're not immediately underneath the waterfall, and the wind alone, like you have an understanding of the sheer weight of the water that's coming down. This is you like almost feeling like you can't control these emotions, but you're trying, because waterfalls are powerful. You know that is at any moment now those feelings are gonna take you over, but you're trying. You're like almost like putting your hand down on your legs there, pushing your leg down on that platform. It's like, please stay, please stay, please stay. Let's not say anything yet. Let's not communicate this feeling yet. Let's not let us be carried away yet. Because what you know, perhaps intuitively or logically based on their own action, is your person is in that miser position. Your person is in the Four of Coins energy. Your person is feeling a sense of lack in their life, not because perhaps they don't have enough, not because that it's the truth, it's deserving even, but that's how they're feeling. Okay, they're feeling a sense of like, poor me, I'm in a shed, I'm all alone, I don't have enough, I can't do anything, I just have to be here in the cold, isolated, making do with what I have. I don't have enough for myself to share with another. Your person is really not in a good spot. Okay, your person, and no, this is not the Four of Coins of setting new foundation. No. Like, this is not setting new foundation, something to build on. This is a little shed, open shed. Okay, they didn't even bother to put something at the entrance here to cover the front. This is someone just basically giving up, like, on themselves, like not looking around them of all the trees, of everything else they could have taken to build something solid for themselves, something that, like, even the snow on the ground, to build something that's sustainable, that can protect them from the elements. They're just building a little shed that can be taken away with a little wind, with just a little bit of snow. This is the feelings they're in. That this is where they are right now. This is someone who's feeling very fragile. What was creating a world around them that's putting them in a fragile state of mind, a fragile, perhaps not even state of mind, even like in their own environment, they may be very, very at risk. Like, it's not stable, it's not sustainable, and that's what they're creating. That's what they are manifesting for themselves. Unfortunately, whether they know it or not, and you understand that. And here you are, Aries. This is how you're showing. This is a you position of this reading, like in top, on control. Like, yes, the question is about all those feelings that you're feeling, but you have mastered those emotions. You understand those emotions. You know how to work with those emotions. And I feel like for some of you, if that person is part of your life, you know how much to give to that person and how to control it and how much to hold back. Because what you understand is you cannot open yourself up. It might scare that person away, because they're not stable themselves. Like, if you allow this floodgate of emotions, of feelings, this waterfall to go their way, it will completely, like, wipe them out, wipe that little shed out. Like, this is not even a Four of Coins. Is like, coins are material, tangible, like solid. This is not even a solid foundation. They're not even in the process of creating a solid foundation. They're just in a miser position, in a state of, like, I got to hold on to the little 4 coins I have. I'm afraid someone's going to come and take from me. I'm afraid I won't have enough. Whether I don't have enough to share. Oh, my God. This is where they are. And look at you. You have the whole ocean. You have the waterfalls. You have the sweet water. You have the salt water. And here you are, sitting in your throne, making this, letting this emotions, letting those feelings know, I will ride on you. Maybe you can't walk on water, but I will ride on you, okay? Wearing my suit and just chilling. I will show up as I am. I will not dishonor myself or my feelings or my emotions. I like to wear suit. The suits I will wear. I wear suits every day. The suit I will wear. And I will sit on my throne, on my beautiful chair. I will be the CEO of these emotions. I will be the master of my feelings, and I will write these emotions, okay? And yes, I may turn to the right to take a look at you. If you need help, I may even extend the cup of this vast bodies of water. The earth is covered with 70%, 65+% of water. Like, I will give you a cup of that water. I will extend you some good energy, but I will not allow you to make me drawn by these emotions. I will not allow you to make me feel guilty for having this wealth of emotions. Oh my goodness. Aries. The outcome. The 10 of Cups. Ultimate happiness. You did it. You did it, Aries. You did it. By understanding, by mastering your feelings, by mastering your emotions, by mastering how much you give, how much you take. Look at this. This is all water energy. The 10, the 9, the Queen, and the King of Cups showing up here. This is a match made in heaven almost, okay? And this is you, Aries. Consider that person being your other person even. Like, this is like together. What's in between the two of you here? You and this is the 10 of Cups. This is the ultimate happiness. This is bliss, satiety. Okay. Yes, this is the situation. This is the question. I know this is the other people involved in the situation, and I'm representing it to be your person here. And this is the only other card that's not water. That's not about emotions, about feelings, about intuition. This is the only card that is about coins, the material. And in the material, even if you don't consider that your person, in the material, it's like it's not the wealth of the feelings of these emotions are not translating in the material world. Okay, that's another way for you to see that the wealth of the emotions are not translating in the material world. In the material world, it's a poor. In the material world, it's a sense of lack. In the material world, it's a sense of there's not enough. In the material world, it's a sense of holding on to bites, to crumbs. The devil is what's facing this world reading. Negative energy, negative way of relating. Whether this negativity is coming from other people that are trying to, because in this devil card we can see it's almost like there's like something that's come from the sky here, okay? A union that created from above, and here they are as they descend, they're being pulled apart from each other. They're being pulled apart. Whether this is a negative energy, that negative entity that is playing a part in pulling two people apart with that devil energy, or whether it's you and your person's own negativity. And I don't feel like it's you, Aries, because the way you're showing up here in your reading is that you're a boss. Okay, you're a boss, and you're handling your stuff. You're handling your business. You're handling your emotions. You're handling that side of things. Okay, and even extending love to your person. You're looking towards them like with a smile in your own comfort. Legs crossed, kind of like, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm grateful for those feelings. I understand it. Love is great. Like I don't mind to extend a hand to you. But what I'm not gonna do is to come and wallow in self-pity, and wallow in being the miser, and wallow in like, oh my gosh, not enough. Oh my gosh, what if I get hurt? Oh my gosh, like things. You're not gonna do that. Okay, it might be your person that have some negativity that they need to overcome. Okay, Aries, this is what I'm getting very, very, very strongly here for you guys. And let's see, I'm going to get a clarification before I could even say what it is. The book fell out. So with the book, it's secret knowledge, right? Especially in this book. Look at this. The book is closed. It seems like there's even a key. And we have 10 of diamond. 10 of diamond is kind of like the 10 of pentacles. It's about family lineage. It's about inheritance. It's also really about prosperity. Okay, it's about abundance, material abundance. So the book showing up here, it's almost like someone doesn't understand that this is number 26, which is on 28. That the way to their abundance, the way for them to feel abundant, it's in their knowledge base. Okay, they don't understand that they need to tap into their own inner knowledge. We have the one main book here, and we have a lot of little books here. It's in the learning. Okay, they have to learn to feel abundant. It's almost like they were never taught to feel, to think and to feel in a way that's abundant. There was always something missing. There was always like another dream to chase. There was always like, I'm not enough. Okay, there's that sense with that person, and it's because they were never taught that. And there's a sense here, it's almost like it's an open secret for them, right? Because everything is laid like right there in the book, and everyone can go to the library and pick up a book, right? Ask someone to borrow it, purchase it, whatever you got to do. But you can have the book. If you don't open it and read it, then you don't have access to that knowledge, right? If you read it and you don't read it to understand, you can read the words. They're just empty words. You're not really taking the best, right, the essence of the message. You're not taking it on to make it work for you. And if you even get the message, you don't apply it to your life, to your situation, then it's kind of like you still, again, you're not making the best use of what you just learned, right? So there's a feeling here that someone needs to pay attention. They need to learn almost like a new way of relating. They need to learn a new way of being. They need to learn like a new way of connecting, a new way of to broaden their horizon, to not stay in that small thinking. Okay, so and I really don't feel like it's you, Aries. Okay, knowledge is power. Those two, I love you, it's very powerful words. Knowledge is power. And especially Aries, if you have expressed your feeling to that person before, and they feel like they were very hesitant to open up to you, it's because perhaps they don't know how to do it. They don't have the knowledge base on how to extend that kind of love, on how to experience that kind of love. Okay, so it's very important here for some of you perhaps to learn that person's way of learning, to know how to express yourself to them in a way that they will be receptive to. Not just because you want them to know that you care about them, not just because you want an outlet to release your feelings, your heavy feelings and emotions, but also to help them. Because this is someone here that don't have to be in this Four of Coins situation, but that have put themselves in that situation. Okay, and the outcome is the Ten of Cups. So I truly do believe that you're gonna find a way, whether with that person, without that person, you're good, Aries. Okay, you're happy. You're gonna create your own sense of happiness. Okay, and that's beautiful here. Well, okay, we have all spillage, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Park, which is about the public. So everything's about to come out. Okay, what was laid dormant, what was secret, it's gonna come out. And here we have this is the Moon, number 32. Okay, talking about secrets. What was laid dormant is gonna be public. Okay, and in the Lenormand, the moon is also it talks about being public. Everyone sees the moon, no matter where you are in the world. The moon is visible to everyone, right? The sun, we can't really look at it and gaze at it so much, but the moon we can. And we have an initials here of C and M, so these are even of great significance if those initials are for you or your person. Okay, Aries. So I feel like there is a sense of like this cup. There's a sense that this love, these feelings, it's already been etched. It's already been written in the book of life, in the secret book of all our lives. Okay, and soon enough the big reveal will happen. Everything will be made public. No matter how someone did not know how to tap into their feelings, someone was stuck in a place worrying about especially material stuff, about money, not wanting to live their life, to enjoy life, all of this is gonna come out. It's gonna be right there in the open for all to see. And here we have the tree, and I mentioned about the lineage here earlier with that 10 of diamonds that show in the book. And here we have it again with the tree of life. There's a sense here of all this past life. There's a sense here of all the different echelons of the known and unknown universes, right? Of the way the God, the divine, has structured life in the universe. Like there's a sense here of like, you know, the back, like the trunk of the tree, which is kind of like your or the main frame of a body. Like how strong is that? It's as a sense of, because the trees live long. The trees are about like, you know, lineage that can live for centuries. The trees passed on, new branches come, and then the next blooming, and then the next batch of fruits. It keeps on going, it keeps on going, it keeps on growing with its history all written right there in that trunk. There's a sense of lineage here, okay? Something that's gone on for a long time, and the rainbow is literally coming from the tree, like, you know, through the tree, I should say. And on it is etched that tree of life. Again, the story of your life with you and that person is etched in the book. It's etched in your DNA. It's etched in the secret book of God. Like there's no changing that, okay? No matter what. And I feel like for some of you, Aries, you may be very well aware of that, of the spiritual aspect of this relationship, of the karmic aspect of this relationship, or that this is not your first go around with that person, okay? You've known this person before from a different lifetime. You and that person share a certain lineage that goes way back, okay? It's almost like you are like chosen by the divine themselves. You're like on a mission. And one of you here is a little bit lost, okay? And I feel like for soon enough, there's a knowledge, there's some kind of understanding that that person's going to come into that's going to allow them to unstuck themselves, to understand the truth, to understand their own truth, okay? And here we have at the bottom of the deck, chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And what card came out? Unrequited love. Remember how we started this reading, Aries? From the whispers of love, I love you. These are powerful words. And we talk about you being afraid to be overcome, to succumb to all these powerful emotions, because there's someone, the people involved here are keeping themselves restrained, are like this, folding onto themselves to hold on to whatever little gains that they have, because like I feel like for some of you Aries, you're afraid, you don't want to show emotions, you've been holding on to yourself, you've been keeping on to yourself, you have not been showing the attention and affection to that person because you don't believe that they will return it back. You don't believe that that person, regardless of the feelings, the strong chemistry, the strong feelings you have for that person, you don't, because you don't see anything being reflected back at you from them. You believe that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But this came out with this chemistry card. That's what you're feeling. That's what you're experiencing in this 3D world. But the chemistry is there because you feel it on your end. But that person can't even feel. They're showing us 4 of coins, and not even a good 4 of coins are building up. They cannot feel. They haven't been able to feel. Okay? And I feel like for some of you Aries, if there was a secret, if that person has been keeping a secret from you, that's what they've been showing you, like not revealing their true self to you. All of, like, you know, they're covered in ice. It's like the cold is ice, their heart is ice cold. And once that ice melts, everything will come out. The truth will, the truth will come out. After that storm passes, the rainbow the rainbow that comes with the sun, you will be able to see clearly. It will be public for all to see. And yes, for some of you, it does require for that person to leave that situation, even if it's not. And for some of them, it's an actual environment. I'm looking. They're pulling my attention to that 8 of Cups, 8 of Hearts, which is the same as the 8 of Cups on the Moon card. Of leaving a place that's become stagnant, a situation that's just not bringing any kind of fulfillment. Okay. That person needs to look up in the sky to reposition themselves, looking at all the planets. Where are they right now? Where's their rightful place in the world? To retrace their steps to their lineage, to where they belong, to their soul tribe. There you go, Aries. Create space for new lovers. Whoa, create space for new lovers. And let's see, there's 2 messages in the front end and the back end. And it says, when a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. I love you so much. Oh my goodness, this is 2 I love you. So this I love you here, it is from the God, it is from the divine, it is, and also from the universe is telling you I love you so much. The whispers of love, that's God telling you I love you. Powerful words. And here again, from notes from the universe deck, the universe is telling you I love you so much. Okay, so for some of you Aries, if there is someone in your life that have been meeting you halfway, if there's someone in your life where you're connecting with at the level, okay, some of them may be going through some stuff, so it may benefit both of you in your relationship, to help them to seek answers, to help them to understand their situation, to help them to retrace themselves, their steps, to come back into the family, into the fold, if you will, right, of the soul family. And there's another group of you, Aries. If there is someone you have very strong feelings for, and you've given it your all, you've tried, and you feel that that person is just cannot meet you at the level, you have come to a place of accepting those feelings, or not trying to battle your feelings, and also understanding that you do not need to keep extending yourself to that person. And Spirit is telling you to stop justifying it. When a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. To just basically let go, okay? To create space for new lovers, to create space for someone new that can give you what you want. This is the message here, because for some of you, it is true that perhaps that love is not recreated, that love is not gonna come back at you. That's why that person has not making one step towards you, when beside all those feelings, besides all this emotion, besides all your effort, they're not coming any closer. They're stuck in themselves, they're stuck in their miserable way. And it may be time for some of you to cut your losses, okay? This is a message, and I know it's a dual message. Listen to it with an open heart. You may have to listen to it a second time. I myself, as an Aries, I will go back and listen to it again myself, okay? But this is the way it came through, and I thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Until then, remember, only love is will. Bye.